Hi, I'm Patrick Elliott. I'm the CEO of Forte Minerals. We trade on the CSE under the symbol CUAU. I'm an economic geologist, gone into economics and finance, but I spent a good part of 20 years as a gold and copper high-sulfidation porphyry geologist in Peru and Chile, parts of the FSU, Nevada, Alaska, Idaho. And we quickly realized that Peru is where we wanted to be after Zafranal porphyry copper gold, which is now being put into production by Teck Resources. We assembled this team that after 20 years, we've been working together on a generative gold and copper portfolio. At one point, we had over 30 properties, and we picked the best 4 properties, 2 gold projects and 2 porphyry coppers in Peru that we wanted to spin out of our private project generator into Forte Minerals. And these are the 4 projects you see here today. They were either staked or acquired at the bottom of a bear market downturn for next to nothing, or the cost of staking, and we are avidly and quickly progressing these through drill permitting, discovery, and unlocking tremendous value at what we feel like is a turn in our mineral sector, and we will be unlocking a lot of value for our shareholders. Yeah, as you've potentially recently seen, we've brought in a strategic partner for 9.9%. Now, this is a partner that has recognized the value in Alto Ruri. Approximately 80% of the money raised with this strategic partner will be earmarked for the Alto Ruri high-sulfidation gold project that is gaining a lot of notoriety. It's a high-sulfidation gold project in central Peru next to the Pierina gold mine that Barrick gold mined for approximately 20 years. 10 million ounces was put on the heap leach and roughly 8 million ounces sold. This is a high-grade, Miocene-aged high-sulfidation system in Peru, and this is 17 kilometers directly south along a northwest fault system that we believe, and so does our strategic partner, believe that this is the same age as Pierina. It's a Miocene volcaniclastic unit. The discovery holes into Alto Ruri dated back to 1997 by Buenaventura. Now, Buenaventura drilled 13 shallow holes. I mean, this was a function at the time of exploration there where these 150-meter holes were drilled where they saw gold at surface, and there was no systematic exploration methodologies done besides some surface geochem before they started drilling. Just phenomenal results at the time. 55 meters of 5.4 grams gold from surface. I mean, we're talking from surface. These are very tough mineralized gold bodies to find, and fortunately for us, we staked it in 2015, albeit in competition with another mid-tier gold company, and persevered. 2 years ago, we were able to attain 100% control of this asset. We gave up a 1% royalty, an SR on gold, to this company that we staked in competition. So the first time we have 100% control of Alto Ruri, and we have a tremendous relationship with the community. And this is what plagued this property for many, many years. You know, it was because of the way that some companies operated in the 90s, and it wasn't a very thoughtful, organized, permitted program at the time, and it just it left a bad taste with the local community. We're proud to say that we have a good relationship with the community today. Mining and exploration is a lot different today than it was 30 years ago, and it's a function of building trust and proving that the way that we operate today is in the best interest of everybody, considering environmental, social engagement, and the benefit for all. So we're going to unlock tremendous value there. The discovery's already been made, and it's really been 25 years since any work's been done systematically on surface to find where this mineralization goes and develop what we feel is going to be a tier 2, tier 1 gold asset. So We have 4 properties. The focus for Globetrotters and Forte was initially on porphyry coppers, but there's some tremendous high sulfidation gold systems in Peru that have yet to be found. And really, it's because Peru had a late start. They had a late start because of the politics and the history there versus Chile, for example. And so you can still find these alteration systems on surface. And Pucarini is a perfect example. We're going to be drilling Pucarini in the coming weeks. It's the inaugural program. It is an extensive high sulfidation project in Puno. And from the work that we've done there, developing these targets, the indication is that as we get lower in the system on the erosional level, the gold increases. A phenomenal IP anomaly on chargeability and resistivity, indicating everything we want to see, downhole targeting up to about 350 meters. So we're going to launch a 750-meter 5-hole program with AK drilling in the coming weeks on Pucarini. So stay tuned for that. But really, Alto Ruri has gotten all the focus because the discovery has been made. So don't underestimate the potential at Esperanza. It's a porphyry copper moly project that's never been drilled. It's in the Paleocene belt of southern Peru. This is one of the largest copper belts in the world. You may have heard of Cerro Verde. It's been in operation for over 50 years and probably got another 40 years of mine life there, run by Freeport-McMoRan and a joint venture with Buenaventura. But there's many, many big porphyry copper projects that have been put into production there or in development by the majors. All the major copper mining companies are involved in Peru nowadays at some level of exploration, development, or production. And there's a good reason why. It's the number 2, and it flops with the DRC on number 3 copper producer in the world. It's somewhere like number 6 or 7 in gold production in the world. Host to the Yanacocha gold mine operated by Newmont and Buenaventura. Anyways, you get the idea, and it's a really good place to explore and find discoveries and develop. A lot of the gold and copper companies are still pouring billions into development there. And 2004 was when I first moved to Peru, and we've never left. So we're going to unlock a lot of value here with Alto Ruri, look to make a discovery on Pucarini, and like I said, don't underestimate the potential to make a porphyry copper discovery at Esperanza or Miscanthus. These projects have never been drilled. They are drill permitted, and there's a good working relationship with the communities there to venture on a first drill program to make a discovery. My background is predominantly in economic geology, and I started with a BSc in geology and spent about 12 years in the field before I went and did an MSc in mineral economics and an MBA in mining finance. And since that, about 15 years ago, I have been involved in the geology, a bit more so on the finance side of putting these deals together, finding good long-term shareholders that can meet our mythology and our long-term vision on developing value with these assets. If you want to dig deeper about Forte, you can go to the CSE website. You can go to forteminerals.com. As I mentioned before, we trade on the CSE under the symbol CUAU. For those that are technically savvy, CUAU is the elemental for copper gold, CUAU, which is easy to find if you forget the symbol. And we also trade on the OTCQB and the Frankfurt. Thanks again for tuning in, and we're always open and available to get more information and give you an update on the status and success. So we expect to have some near-term results with quite an extensive due diligence that's been done by our strategic investor. Our strategic investor spent several months going through all our data and spending time on Alto Ruri generating new results and new data. And so we'll be coming out with that and starting the drill permitting process on Alto Ruri that will inevitably get us back into this project and drilling it systematically to generate what we feel is a tier 1, tier 2 gold asset.